care who she's with. You might have brought her, but she's leaving with me. Cause shawty, I'm a freak. She said she wants see.
Hey y'all, it's me, Myammee. Welcome back to Myammee TV. Today, y'all, I have a special guest. To the right of me, Mr. Cash.
How y'all doing?
Mr. Galaxy.
Be me.
Somebody to the right of me.
Young Cash from Jacksonville, Florida, born and raised. You know what I'm saying? I've been doing music forever, basically. And caught a few deals. Caught a deal with Universal, coming up doing music. And then probably everybody knows that T-Pain came into play. He bought me out my deal with Universal. Okay. So now I'm Rocket Boy. And we still, I got my own label too, Win Squad. So Win Squad and Rocket Boy kind of like merged together.
Okay.
So we do it all together, me and T-Pain. So
everything's still strong with Pain. Everything's still rocking. There's no off or none of that. You still rocking going on.
That's family. So yeah, we always working. So.
Young Cash versus Joy. I want to know big difference between the two.
The difference is Young Cash, really, everybody know me as a rapper. So when I started actually singing, you know what I'm saying? Well, I've been singing, but when people started noticing me for singing, I kind of like try to split it up so it'd be like, when people come there, they get verses and stuff like that, they either want a hook or they want a verse. So I started separating, you know what I'm saying? So Joey Galaxy was doing all the singing, Young Cash was doing all the rapping. So I just tried to get a little separation in that if I get any money.
I thought, and what are you doing right now?
Oh, I'm working on a new mixtape for the summertime. I kind of been chilling lately because, I had my twins and a couple years back and like I'm just really enjoying fatherhood, you know what I'm saying? So I sat back for a little bit. I always write, did a couple of songs for a couple other people, but not me for me as an artist. I was just chilling.
Okay.
Like I dropped When I Die in like 2013.
Yeah. And
I still been dragging it, they still playing songs like that. So I just, been laying low, but now it's time, my kids getting older.
How old are they?
4 years old now.
Y'all, he just don't have a set of girls and a set of boys. He have one of each.
And a boy.
How amazing is that?
And they terrorize every day.
And how has fatherhood changed Young Cash?
Changed a lot because I got an older son, and he autistic. So
okay.
I didn't really get the full fatherly thing because his speech is like close to nothing. So but he's a good kid though, you know what I'm saying? He excelled in school. He's 14. So he excelled in school and all that, but as far as things he have to do in school, but like my son really couldn't even say daddy till he was like 8 or 9, you know what I'm saying?
Wow.
So now like they was fresh out the womb, you know what I'm saying, and they was preemies too, so they had little complications in the beginning too. But now like they run around daddy, they can't stop them. Yeah. They don't stop.
But you loving them. You loving it.
I love it.
You gonna have any more kids?
Done daughter.
How you doing?
What you want me to do?
Some more daughters?
Nah, I'm good. I got one little maniac. She gonna drive me crazy. I already know. She's so active. You know what I'm saying?
She's supposed to be active.
She's real active. My son laid back. She one that's active. So
he's junior though, right?
Nah, his name is 7 Josiah Williams.
Oh.
And my girl got my name. My name Joey. My little girl name is Joey Salon Williams.
Okay. All right. Did y'all know that? Florida Underground Railroad project, right?
Yeah.
Let's talk about that because I saw the hit. I'm like, oh, that's so cool. So get into that. Let everybody know about that. What's coming up with that?
What it is
who all involved?
Well, I got QC Party Stars in Tampa. I got Jordan in Miami, and we're working on Orlando. A couple of guys in Orlando. What it is basically like everybody get tired of doing everything in their city. You know what I'm saying? Partying in their city. Everybody, there's nothing
redundant.
Exactly. So what I was gonna do is setting up like a little railroad, like an underground railroad where everybody just travel. Yeah, everybody travel from each city. We'd like take a month out and every weekend we do a different city. And we just switch them around every month to different cities in Florida. So everybody go and party like this. Everybody from Florida in this city one weekend, then the next city.
Okay, like a Black Beach type of thing, or like a Memorial Day weekend.
Right. But they ain't really got to be on that level. It's just the people who like
just
to
a crowd to follow to see what's next. Basically.
Yeah, and we all Florida and everybody, how Florida people we stick together. So
exactly.
We go to each city and just party and hang out, have a good time in each city, or we can not even just party, like do different events. You feel me? In each city, and everybody can support everybody throughout the whole state.
Okay. So because I'm from Miami, knowing you work with Briscoe, knowing you work with Iceberg, knowing your work, I done saw something with Trig, and just so many people. I heard that there's something coming up with Greasy.
Yeah.
Bar Greasy for those. I just say Greasy, just being from Miami. Talk about that. Like, is that coming out soon? Is it summer? Is it still in the making? Have y'all started?
Yeah, well, we started sending each other records. So, but Greasy, like, if y'all, well, you know the history of Miami, he's been on the ground forever. And, like, he one of them guys that was real talented that just ain't never really getting no shot.
Gotcha.
But he's super talented. I know his time coming now, and his buzz picking up crazy right now. So I hit him. I was like, well, we need to do something together. You know what I'm saying? We never did no records together.
Right.
Because it was at one point when we was actually going to try to sign him to Nappy Boy, but you know, Pain got real busy. It was like a time when Pain was real busy. There wasn't a good time at that time. So, but now you know what I'm saying. I know we got the Bay Day out.
Right.
The mixtape,
which is banging.
Going hard in Miami.
Greasy doing that.
We said we were going to collaborate and do a mixtape, and so we just been sitting each other. It's in the beginning stage, but
okay,
we're going to get it
together.
Good idea, though. Hopefully for the summertime. You know
okay.
Yeah.
So are we going to see Cash? Or are we going to see Galaxy? Are we going to see both?
You know, me and Greasy like to target them females. You know, so there's going to be a lot of Joey Galaxy on there. You know
ladies, get ready.
Yeah, then we're going to.
And knowing that what we want, you know what I'm saying? Especially being from Florida, you know, we so extra like over sexually, I guess.
Yeah.
We gonna need that.
We learned from the mayor, Trick that raised me on that. For real.
Oh Lord, Trick. Let's talk about where we at right now. We at Yama's. This is a new branch off. I know you're about to get into something else.
Yeah.
But let's talk about entrepreneur Cash.
Yeah.
What else is coming up outside of music that you in nonprofits? We just talked about that briefly. Everything outside of music. What's up? What's going on?
Me and my lawyer got a nonprofit organization that we're doing in Jacksonville where we do 3 events a year. Basically just helping out the city. It's like the new Jacksonville, helping the youth. So we do the normal things that people do in their city, like backpacks and stuff like that. Drive
Christmas.
Yeah, Christmas, Thanksgiving and stuff like that. And then I also, like, beside on the other side of that, I do a homeless drive. I do every year.
Okay.
And so that's why I get all like the normal people in the city and the football players and all that. And we give it all to the kids and the homeless. And so we've been doing that. And then also, you know, me and my kid's mother, we got a salon in Jacksonville. Salon.
Shop at Salon now.
Yeah. So y'all check that out. And
what's the name of the salon?
Salon.
Salon. Nice.
Beach Boulevard. Nicest salon in the city.
Okay.
And then on top of that, you know, I do promo in the city as far as like different nightclubs and stuff. Like this one of my spots here. Actually, we did a Sunday night here, but we're gonna change location. So I'm just working on that right now.
Any real estate?
My mom, she actually owns a lot of acres.
Okay.
And so she been trying to get me to go to that avenue, which I'm early in the game on that. You know what I'm saying?
That's fine.
I'm just really figuring out how to, you know what I'm saying, maneuver through that. So once I get it all the way down pat, you already know.
Well, y'all know I'm here.
Yeah.
Real estate
Yeah,
Angela, aka.
I gotta take some notes from her.
So speaking of autism, because that's something I just learned about right now.
Right.
Do you think you'll be jumping into maybe doing something in the autism world for your son, or doing some awareness for other organizations that's already kind of established, or have you already?
No, well,
looking forward.
Me and my mom, like I do a lot of stuff with my mom. My mom, she wanted to start that nonprofit for that. It's like a lot of research that's going on right now, like new research that's, you know what I'm saying, coming about. So the more you learn, you know, the better it is to get it out to the public.
Right.
So that's what we're on right now, just doing research and finding all the new information that they get. Because back then, when he was born, they really don't, like, it's really still to this day, they don't know.
Fresh, new, especially in the black community.
Yeah, but it's like 1 in every 50 kids now.
Yeah.
So 1 in every 50 black kids, I should say. So it's really like, it's kind of getting towards an epidemic. And then like, what they was trying to say, like back then, it was coming from them, you know, the shots they get when they go to school and stuff.
I know, especially with glasses too, man. Every young child eyes messed up right now. You know, we ain't never have all them issues back in our days, but for some reason, whatever they doing.
Yeah, they said, I think it's some vaccines, like, but they can't really prove it.
Yeah.
But
they share that in common.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All the kids, like my son, he was kind of trying to say words like around when he was one and a half, and then all of a sudden he just went after them shots, he went mute. So it was like, I gotta have something to do with it, but they, like I said, doctors can't pinpoint it right there, so they can't say it's coming from the vaccines. But it was actually lately, like I said, information coming out, it was a doctor that said that they was actually putting something in the vaccines and injecting it into these black kids.
Wow.
That's all, you can look it up. And so, I mean, I don't know what they're gonna do about that, but it's bad in the black community, for real.
Yeah, and you know, it's not really talked about a lot either.
Nah, because they don't know where it's coming from. It's not hereditary. They say it's not hereditary. Then they say it ain't from the vaccine. So what is it? Just some random
just
thing.
out of the blue, yeah.
But it gotta be
I
a
know.
cause.
And lastly, like, what would you tell other parents who are going through with kids with autism? Like, how do you tell them to get through and to communicate and
One thing
just not feel?
Yeah, the one thing you gotta have with an autistic child is patience. You got to have patience. Like they on a routine. It's good to get them on a routine. Like they very particular about a lot of things. Like they sensitive to texture. They sensitive to food they eat. Like everything. Like you just gotta be patient with them. And, just see what they like. You know what I'm saying? My son, like he's a computer freak, so he on that computer every day. Like he can type faster than me. You know what I'm saying? But he can't really speak.
Yeah.
So they got the hidden gifts that come with that, you know what I'm saying?
Right, of course. Every child got gifts.
Yeah, but like I said, to the parent, like patience is, you know what I'm saying? Is the, what you gotta have when you're dealing with autism.
And just get education.
Right.
Okay, all right, so we're about to switch up this interview a little bit, y'all. So, you ready?
Of course.
So knowing that this one right here to the right, he is a man of God, right?
Of course.
Faith is everything.
Always.
Always. In everything.
That's how my whole team foundation. Y'all
Okay.
come from the church, so that's what it is.
So, speaking to those young kids out there who look at you and say, man, I want to be like Cash, man. I want to have this. I want to do this. I want to be able to da-da-da-da. Explain to them one period in your life that probably was one of your lowest times after you got signed to T-Pain. In your rise season,
right.
up until this point.
Yeah, I was on my way,
And how you got out of it through your faith.
I got federally indicted, you know what I'm
Okay.
saying, for past previous life. And prison ruined a lot of my opportunities, you know what I'm saying. That was probably the lowest point of my life. Just sitting there, you know what I'm saying, you can't do nothing, can't make no money, can't see your family.
And how long you was in?
A year and a half. So I was like, and then 5 years probation after that, which I just got off of March 3rd. So
This year?
Yeah, I had 5 years.
Wow.
So that was really the lowest point of my life, but that it'll give you like revelation, you know what I'm saying? Like what I wanted to do when I went, because I told myself I'm gonna read the whole Bible, you know what I'm saying? And I read the whole Bible. I didn't really study it like that, but I just wanted it in me, you know what I'm saying? So when I came home, like I started seeing a lot of different, you know what I'm saying, things change for me. Because I already knew God told me, I already know I'm one, you know what I'm saying? Not far as like worldly, but in my realm, in my family, like people always look at me, you know what I'm saying? And I wear that on my shoulders, you know what I'm saying? I accept that responsibility. Whether people
be that light.
Yeah, exactly.
Gotcha.
For friends, family, everybody. So I've accepted that, you know what I'm saying, as the man I am. So that was a low point, but like I said, when I came out, that's all you got. When you're in prison, you got God, and you got all these people walking around and can't pay attention to none of that. I just stayed focused. I got to turn a new leaf over. Not far as like I was living bad and nothing like that.
No, just thinking differently.
Just being thinking differently, being more spiritually. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I came up out of that situation. There wasn't nothing but God on that one.
Was there any other times that felt like if it wasn't for your faith, you wouldn't be here right now?
Yeah, because when you come home, when you get federally indicted, they take everything. They took my house, my cars, money, all the money out your account, anything they feel came from anything that had to do with the drug, and they take it. So I basically came back home to zero, came back with nothing. So, I looked at it as like I said, I feel like God put me here to help others. So I knew I was gonna get a blessing, you know what I'm saying? I just gotta keep my faith. So
your main life motto, what do you live by?
God first.
God first, everything second.
Yeah, God first and everything will fall in place. That's what's on my Instagram, for my my little motto thing. God first and everything else will fall in place. It's too hard, man. You gotta have your own personal relationship with a man upstairs, whoever it may be, like
and not what somebody else think you should be.
Yeah, you can't do that.
You do it on your own.
People fall, like you said, you were talking earlier. People fall victim trying to be like somebody else. That's a big problem in our community. But at the end of the day, you just gotta follow what you believe in. You know what I'm saying? And follow you and be you. That's the main thing.
Be you. Yourself. Be who you were created to be.
Everybody else take it.
Statement. I believe. You could end it with whatever. I believe.
I believe if you work hard at anything you do, you'll get success. And success is a state of mind. You know what I'm saying? Success ain't just because how much money you got.
Please, let's preach on that.
Yeah.
Success.
Yeah, I say that all the time because like people come on to me all the time. Well, you done made it. If only you knew. I don't even feel like I even got started yet. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm just scratching the surface. You feel me? So,
right.
But success could be a state of mind to somebody who's in the music game. Just if they neighborhood know their music, that's success to them. So you can't knock that either. You know what I'm saying? But
big influences in your life.
Personal or music-wise?
Both.
Personal, my mom, she the rock, you know.
Of everything.
Everything. She raised me, you know, me, my two brothers and my sister. I had stepbrothers too. She raised all of us, well, me and my core, my mom, the kids from my mom. She raised all by herself. See, I never seen her show any type of sign of struggle. Like even though he was, you know what I'm saying? Like
she was hard working.
Oh man, she worked like to her hands bled, but like I never seen her struggle or show us struggle for us to be like, I was never worried, you know what I'm saying? Like, even though I know we weren't doing good, we was in the hood, it was like 9 of us in a 3-bedroom, you know what I'm saying? So I never seen her shake her, you know what I'm saying? She never
complained.
Exactly, never. She was always a hard worker. So she always been my rock, still to this day, you know what I'm saying? Every day when I was in prison, every day she sending me letters or she emailing me, you know, so just keep my, you know what I'm saying? She always been there for every situation I ever been through in my life, so my mom.
And then entertainment, music, influence, that's been
probably Outkast is my favorite group of all time. 103,000, my favorite artist, 103,000. Of course, he a Gemini. You know, all the Geminis, if y'all out there, you know, you can compete signs all you want. When it comes to the music, the Gemini's running. Of course, Prince, like, he the GOAT to me. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
As far as musicianship.
People ask you the same probably questions all the time. What is something that you want people, or something you would want somebody to ask you that they never really asked you about?
I don't know. That's a good question.
Yeah.
I ain't never really been asked that question.
Like something that you just really would say, dang, I wish they would just ask me about this. They always ask me about this, but what about, you know what I'm saying?
Probably be about the autism, because you know, I put it out there a lot, you know what I'm saying? Like the Autism Awareness Week from a month and stuff like that. So I put it out there a lot, so they wonder why I'm so passionate about it. And they don't know that my son is autistic, so that's probably something that people don't really know or ask about too much. But when I put it out there, they always, you know, they do come with the question like, what is it about and all that. You know, I have to explain to them and all that. So, but like I said, there's a lot of research you can do on that. You know what I'm saying? You go to autismawareness.org and give you all the information on that.
All right, Mr. Well-Rounded.
Try to do it all.
Life lessons. Your entire life, what was the best life lesson, no matter how painful it was, that you learned, that you would tell the world?
Probably just be yourself. Because a lot of times we see things, you know what I'm saying, that we want, or we see, like you said, on social media, like people doing things and we look good, you know what I'm saying, but everybody lane ain't the same, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got to be yourself at the end of the day. Like I said, everybody else taking it. Why not be yourself? Trying to emulate something else or be somebody else, you can take you down a wrong road or wrong path, you know what I'm saying? Like everything I saw growing up that I tried to be like was all wrong influences. You know what I'm saying? You in the hood, you see the drug dealers, they got all the freshest clothes on that. That's what you see, you want to be that. I went down that road, see what happened. It's on the 2 ways. Dead or in jail, you know what I'm saying? That's from my perspective, what I seen. So if I was young, but I said to myself though, I'm a strong-minded person. I already knew that. I didn't want to do that. I actually went to college to play basketball, and my brother was doing that, you know what I'm saying? So I wasn't really on that, you know what I'm saying? But
how long you play basketball?
I went to college for a year. Then, you know, when you're in college, it's like the brokest years of your life. For me, it was. So, but my brother was kind of upset with me because he was doing a music thing, and he didn't want me to go to college. So he was like, "Boy, are you going to the NBA?" And I was like, "Nah, I don't think so." So he was like, "Man, we better come home and get this money." So I was kind of like broke, you know what I'm saying? I was way up in New York. I was like, "Man, I'm gonna come home." Came home and started doing the music with my brother in the streets stuff. So that's how that came about.
And everything took off after that.
Yeah, but like I said,
I didn't know you played basketball. You think you could whoop me though?
We'll talk about that.
Yeah.
From Miami.
So whatever.
Duval, it's a whole nother. Yeah.
Anyway, for those who don't know, I used to play basketball too. I could probably shoot you out of house and home.
Whenever you ready.
Whenever you're ready, I'm ready. Just know that Miami will do Duval. Y'all heard me.
Y'all know it's been feud for Duval and Dave forever. You know what I'm saying? For music.
But we all know Miami. Look, we're not gonna go there.
No, we ain't gonna take it there. Well, you know, I think it started in Tallahassee though. All that beefing, but it's a new world now. It's a new day. Everybody mixing together now. Everybody,
because we all Florida.
Yeah, it's all.
But
I
made cash through just being at FAMU. Certain acquaintances was through, and you know, if you was in Tallahassee at the time, you know, before Myammee, it was Angie.
Yeah, Angie. That's
Still
how I know.
Angie.
That's how I know.
So I've been knowing him forever, but I did not know that I can whip him in basketball to just now. So.
Well, you really ever win the Disney?
The biggest blessing that you can say that you have received has been what?
My kids.
Your kids.
Yeah, all three of them.
Wow.
Like, I was so afraid, like when he got diagnosed with autism and all that stuff, like, golly, you know what I'm saying? I ain't never dealt with, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I thought about that. I thought about him going to school and, like, you know, people picking because they don't understand what autism is and all that. And I immediately thought about that, but it ended up just being like people showing so much love because he's a good kid, you know what I'm saying? So that, and then, you know, with my twins, like I said, I never really got a really fatherly, you know what I'm saying, feeling with my oldest son because due to his autism. And now my kids,
so you making up with them, with the twins.
It's a beautiful thing, man. I just like watching them just run around, you know what I'm saying? It's all, I love it all.
So you sure you don't want no more?
You want some?
I want 4, but I got some time. But I'm just saying, because they've been a big blessing. I'm saying have they helped change your mind?
They definitely change your life. Only real men it happen to though. I say that. I see a lot of dudes that have kids. They're just like they still like, but the real men, as soon as they just click like that, you know, your whole life changed. Now you know you're living for somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Okay. You gotta provide for somebody else. You gotta protect somebody else. Like, not like your homeboys and like, you know what I'm saying, you feel like you gotta have his back. Nah, he's your kid, it's your seed, it came from you. You gotta protect them and provide, you know what I'm saying? So
they give you a different type of motivation.
Right. Change your whole thought process.
Any fears that you had to overcome mentally throughout these last few years that you just thought, man, I don't think I'm gonna be able to, and we all face those. Right. Because you human, you deal with things, right?
Yeah, right. I'm so fearful of God taking his hands off me. So that's my biggest fear. Other than that, I don't really worry about too much, you know what I'm saying? I know God got me. We have our regular fear, like, you know, driving, you might get in an accident or whatever. That type
being
of stuff.
stopped by the police now, Jesus.
Any of that type of stuff, you know, normal, like human fear, but like as far as like in life, I don't really fear nothing. You know, I don't fear God, and I pray he don't take his hands off, because he always had a hand.
Because he got everything under control.
Yes, indeed.
Everything. So if you could tell everybody right now, just anything to motivate somebody who may say, I don't know, they want to give up. They want to, I just can't do this no more. Because I know you've been there. You know what I'm saying? What would you tell them to just get through, keep pushing, no matter what they see?
Right.
Talk about that. Like, what's your last thing to tell those people?
I tell everybody that's the same thing. Like, whatever your dream is, follow your dream. People get caught up in trying to please everybody and support somebody else's dream. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you got your own vision, man, because everybody got their own vision. I feel like, you know what I'm saying. And if you
God bless everybody with their own.
Yeah, if you don't have it now, it's coming. You know what I'm saying. If you spiritual like that, if you got a relationship with God, it's coming. Everybody got a certain talent, and everybody can excel at that talent. You just got to find out what it is. That's what I tell everybody. This ain't working. This ain't working. You just got to find your niche.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because everybody got God-given talents. So whatever that is, you got to dig deep into your soul or whatever your life and figure out what it is and go 100% hard. You got to go ham at it. You know what I'm saying? Can't be halfway in. You got to go all out.
Okay.
That's what I tell people.
And your purpose, you think you have found your purpose? You're almost done figuring it out?
I mean, I know I was
on the right path.
Yeah, I feel like music is always going to save me. You know what I'm saying? Because that's just in me. Like, I would do music.
Talent, yes.
I would be doing music even if it was free, you know what I'm saying, if I didn't get no money from it. But that, I think that's the gateway that's going to lead me to the other things I want to do. Like, I want to have a church, you know what I'm saying? Like, people think that's crazy. Like,
that ain't crazy, man.
I want to have a church.
Tell us about it.
Yeah, my homeboy, pastor, he's a pastor down in Myammee, I think. I got the name of the city. He got a nice church, you know what I'm saying? He got a nice congregation. But my plan was always to get a big, huge church, like one of the big, like Creflo Dollar type, you know what I'm saying?
That's my pastor too.
Yeah, let my own way do his thing, you know what I'm saying? He my age, he a young pastor, but you know what I'm saying? He lit down there.
Okay.
So
it just helped him continue ministering all over, maybe travel.
Like, you know, like religion is crazy because I don't believe, like, I'm not a Christian. I believe in God. And I'm like, I just know it's one creator. I know God is, it's one creator. I believe in that. So I don't like to get too far in religion with people and all that stuff. Like, but I do know this. I want to be here well, I wouldn't got as far as I got without God. So I got that in the back of my mind. There's so much information out there.
Yes, it's a lot. It's a lot. However, you know, I'm a Christian, so I believe in Jesus. But we're not gonna sit here and debate about this,
not
that,
at
and
all.
that.
Not at all.
However, for those who don't have a belief, like, what would you tell them who's struggling with, like, if God was this, because I get that all the time.
Yeah.
If God was this, da da da, why am I struggling with this, and da 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 da, or why, you know, for example, for me, for my mom, she passed away from HIV complications along with my twin brothers, right? So, and then you have a son with autism, you know, then you go to prison, and then we face all these problems and struggles. It's like, so where God at? Like, where was he? What would you tell those people who think like that to get them?
I mean, if you're a Bible person, read Job. Then when you got put through the ringer, you know what I'm saying? Because everybody might have trials and tribulations. Nobody's exempt from that. I don't care who you is.
No amount of money.
Yeah, no matter money, how much. You could be a preacher. Everybody go through things. But like you gotta have your own personal relationship with God. Like everybody know you're gonna have to go through some type of pain to feel, you know what I'm saying?
Nobody's exempt.
Yeah, you're going to feel the good things in life.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, you just gotta have your own personal relationship, whatever you feel like you believe in. But you know it's a God. You look at outside, right? See the trees and see the sky, all that. Can't be no fool, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't come from nothing. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, do your own research, whatever, however you may feel, you know. Yeah. Like I said, I don't discuss religion and all that, but it's only one God. That's it.
Okay. Any miracles you witnessed? Give us one big one that nobody probably would never even believe. I know I got some. I mean,
it's simple. I mean, my son, like I said, it was preemies. My daughter came out 1 pound 13 ounces.
Wow.
And my son was 2 pounds 3 ounces. And he was, you know, like when you have twins. Well, you probably was too young to know about this when your mom was pregnant with your brother.
My brothers.
When you have twins, they already tell you that it's gonna be complications. They tell you that the living rate, it goes black girl, black boy, white girl, white boy.
Wow.
So he wasn't like my girl was straight, like she was doing good, but he had like complications, like they had to put him on breathing machines and all type of. He had blood in his lungs, all type of stuff. We almost lost him like the first week when he was in the NICU.
Wow.
Yeah, so that was a miracle in itself. Like I was watching, I was looking in the room, I seen all the doctors rushing to the little incubator thing, they all doing this and all these tubes and all this, so I was freaking out. But he pulled through, you know what I'm saying? So that was a miracle in itself for me, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I bet. 1 pound and 2 pounds, that's definitely a miracle, man.
I can hold him in my hand like this.
Look how they look now.
Yeah, now they run around terrorizing.
Before we head out, is there anything else you want to add, you want to tell everybody about coming up soon that we already didn't talk about?
I just want to say, I just want to shout out Miss Angie, Miss Myammee, however y'all know her. She's doing a good thing right here, you know what I'm saying, bringing awareness to the community. Yeah, in it. I'm like, all type of topics we don't touch on, you know what I'm saying? Appreciate you, you know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
We need more people doing stuff like this, you know what I'm saying? I think it's going to be it's the beginning of a great start for it, and I hope she's at the top of this.
Oh, thank you.
Already.
Before we head out, I always ask people, what is one of your favorite songs of all time? And you gotta know about heart because we're gonna vibe, we're gonna lip sync to it real quick. Of all time. It could be a gospel song, it could be a rap song, it could be a R&B song, it can be old school. I mean your favorite song of all time.
Probably.
Oh.
Yeah.
So favorite song of all time is
Prototype. One on Prototype. 103,000. The Love Below.
Okay.
I know that.
What's the jam?
You know about this? You don't know about this, man.
What you mean I don't know about this?
You know about
This
Prototype.
is Tallahassee.
How long ago this was? I don't know.
This is FAMU.
I hope that you're the one. Oh yeah, you know about this.
If not,
what?
You are the prototype.
okay.
What you gotta do is
We tiptoe to the signs.
and
Do things.
Man.
I know you like.